welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer, and we are once again back on Silverrun Forest. I have too many planks on there, so let's back that off slightly. And yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of selling off today. We've got a lot of planks. We've got a lot of wooden beams. We've got a lot of small planks. We'll be able to get some onto our into our own productions. We should also be able to get some into straight up selling. So we're going to fill the productions first, and then we're going to go from there. So it's going to take a little bit to get these all loaded up, I think. Oh, you can see here that this angle on here is not great. Right, let's do that and angle that back to about 0. Yeah, there we go. So if I can get this all loaded up and we can get this all done, that would be great. We have so much. I mean, I'm starting here with the long planks. I think we're going to have basically a trailer full of each of these. Last time we didn't go and do anything in the actual with the actual selling off or moving stuff or anything like that. We're doing fairly well. Oh, wow, my hooks are badly positioned here. Let's pop out and see what's going on. Yeah, that's what worried me. Right, those onto there. So we are going to try and sell a lot of this off this time. There is quite a bit that we can sell off here. That will earn us a decent amount of cash. So if we can do that, we will be in, and with any luck, that means we'll be able to get the metal or the iron furnace this time. We've got a little bit of an oddity. You can see some water keeps appearing sort of in our land there. That's kind of happened since the update. So I don't quite know why that's happening. It tends to disappear before the end of the day, though. There we go. Look at that. Line this all up. This is probably not the best place to have this trailer. I think I might wrap these down. Let's see if we can do this next thing without make everything fall over. Oh, this is worrying me slightly. But if we can position these a bit better up the front here, yeah, like that, that'll do. That'll give us a little bit more space on the trailer and fit more on. So yeah, there's quite a whack of stuff to get loaded up on here. We'll load up all the planks first. We'll then load up the small planks, because between all of these, those are the ones that are going to be going to our productions. And then after that, what we'll do is we'll go and get all of these wood beams that we've got. We'll get them loaded up and take them elsewhere, so that they can also be sold off. And with any luck, we'll hit the, I think it's 130,000 that we need to get the iron furnace set up today. That would be awesome. Will it be enough? There's only one way for us to find out. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to fit much more than just the planks on here, or the long planks on here. The short planks we have still sitting here. So I'm just gonna put this onto here. I had completely forgotten that this tractor has all-wheel steer, which became very useful as we were loading this up. So we will get that done and that done. So I'm gonna go and drop these off at our places that we have. Don't think we'll have anything to pick up. We might do, actually. If we do, we can sort of empty everything out and then come back. I want to fill them up, sell everything off, and then come back. We also need to check if there's anything that the roller coaster actually needs. If there is, then what we can do is go and sort that and load those up. We'll do that when we go to sell the rest of these planks. But yeah, hopefully this is going to bring us in a decent amount of cash, and we will be able to get our furnace. That is really the thing I need to move things forwards. Right, in here, bring this up and unhook everything. Right, that is everything unloaded. That is now completely full with long planks. So reverse that out, reverse back out onto the road. Oh, dolly trailers, always fun. But we can do that and then head over to the wood turner. Looks to me like the wood turner actually has a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I think we could possibly sell off some of these railings. So we'll bring this here. We will unload these. Take all of them. Fantastic. Right. And then I'm just going to back this out to a point where I can load it up. And we will fill this trailer with those so that we can make a decent amount of cash from here. Because we have yet to make any money and we've unloaded all of our stuff. So, yeah. Let's see how much we can get for the railings. I love the maneuverability of this little tractor. It does really make things so much easier when we're doing this. And the great thing about it as well is that it means that we can get things around much quicker. We kind of this is one of the bits that replaced the skid steer. Basically, the only reason for the skid steer would have been to break rocks and to clear rocks out of our area, and we have no need for that at the moment. We will eventually, but right now that's not necessary. So let's do that. I think I want to try and get the ore place behind our sawmills, but it's going to be a careful one to do because we want to make it easy to load up the metal rings. So that's going to be careful. Right, yeah, you've not got ammo weight, so you'll be fine there. Perfect. Right, and just one more, which dropped out early. We can then go, and I think we'll go and see if there are any roofing tiles. If there are, then we'll pick those up as well, because that will then allow us to sell a whole load of stuff, and we've got a really decent amount of stuff here. Yeah, very happy with that. And we do have some down here, so I'm just going to pull this over the other side of the road, drop that off, and then yeah, we're going to block everything while we load this up. I'll be fine. Traffic will find another way around, and we can get all of these in. Yeah, floor tiles, not roofing tiles, floor tiles. And I think we've got a good stash of them in here that we'll be able to sell off and make some cash on today. 2 more on the front here, and then 1 to go on the back. I need to carefully maneuver this. 0. Because we're moving about a lot, it's hard to keep it on there. So that's on, and we will strap that down. Right, just 1 more to go, which is behind us here. We'll put that on the back, on top of the lone staircase railing, and then we'll go and see if any of this will be accepted at the roller coaster. I don't think so. I think we're pretty much full on everything, and we are just waiting for metal now at the roller coaster. And if that's the case, then we should be able to sell all this and make a tidy little profit. There's quite a bit here, actually. Right, and off. So close that up. And then I'm going to that down. We'll reset the wheels on the tractor, hook up, and we'll go and see if we can drop any of this off. And then we'll go and see if we can sell the rest. So first port of call is here. Let's bring this in, see if any of this will drop off here. We'll undo our strap. Oh, wow. Wanted 14,000. Quite a bit of the staircase railings went into there. That's good. That's very good. So in storage here, yeah, this is still using a little bit of staircase railing, but most of what is missing now is the metal. Let's have a look. Where is the best place to sell the rest? Staircase railings, roller coaster. We've already sold everything we can there. Similarly, floor tiles, riverbend springs, unfortunately, which means loading them up on the train. Let's have a look if the train is the case for both staircase railings. So riverbend is 2051. Yes. And the same with the flooring, I think. That is up here. Floor tiles. Roller coaster. Yeah. Followed by, yeah, Riverbend Springs is the best place. Right. Let's head to the railway station then. Load this up. Is there anything else that we have that is best to go to there? Roller coaster, barrel factory, roller coaster. Wood beams are best to go there as well. I think we want to get the train in, load all of this up, and then we'll come get the wooden beams and load those up as well. Plus anything else that's going to do really well on the train. While I wait for the train, I want to double check this. So planks long, we've got rid of all of them. Planks, best place is going to be roller coaster, followed by Silverrun Market. Can't. Oh no, we can sell that at Riverbend Springs. Not as good a price as other places. In fact, it's less than most places. Flooring Factory, we own. A boatyard is actually still a good price. So yeah, we want to get all the planks to the boatyard, whereas the beams we know that want to come to here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll wait for the train to arrive. We'll load up what we've got on our trailer over there, and then we will head and get rid of the planks first to the Flooring Factory because we've got space, and then sell anything left to the boatyard. Train is reversing into the station now, and be able to load things up fairly quick. In fact, it lines up really nicely here. So we'll jump in the tractor and get this unloaded. Let's disconnect that. That dolly becomes really rigid. I kind of need to lower the weight first, I think. Right, and we want the correct wheel setup so that we can easily maneuver. Right, and then we can get this all unloaded. So let's take all of these off. Those suddenly shifted. Sometimes, yeah, things do go to weird positions. We'll get those off first, seeing as they are causing havoc right now. So get them up. Right, and then I'll get the rest of this loaded up, and then we'll go and get the wooden beams. Last two sets of railings, then we'll get these loaded up and on like that. I was a little bit worried that I might not have enough space to fit everything on here, but I think we're going to be all right. So let's head back to our operation, our forestry operation. We will get all of the beams loaded up. We've got a few of those to get on here, to try and lower this down before I hook on. Yeah, like that. Then switch back, lift it up. That works much better. Must remember to lower that down before I disconnect the trailer. Okay, so it looks to me like we've got quite a number of the beams here. To turn this around, get this in a position where I can easily load it up. Like so. Press it up a little bit. Drop that down. Disconnect it. Record. Lift it up. Perfect. Switch my wheels. And we'll get these loaded up quickly and get them back down to the train, because the longer we have to train, the more it's going to cost us. I have way more of these than I realized. I put the first 6 on here. We're now up to what, 8? I think no. First 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got the first 10 on here. I'm trouble getting the second one off my board. There we are. And 2 more have immediately spawned there. We've got a few more that have spawned over here. So yeah, this is going to take a couple of trips to get all these. And we do want to get all these sold, because if we can sell all of these, then we should have the money we need. Whereas the planks, not quite so important, but I think we want to try and sell everything we can today and get as much money in as possible. We've got another 6, 7 of these after this. So yeah, that is going to be a very, very nice amount for us to get on the train and make some money with. Also, you might hear the beeping. Yeah, we need to refuel this tractor. Not worried about it quite yet, but we are going to have to deal with it soon. Having said I wasn't too worried before, I think we might be a little bit shy on space. Making it slow up here. Yeah, I think we might have to get the last sort of 7, maybe, on the... well, I think we might be able to fit 2 on the end there. But I think there's a bigger problem in that we won't be able to fit any more. So, yeah, we'll go refuel this tractor on our way. Because it is now in the red and is very much beeping at me. And we'll also go and get the remaining of those beams. Because, yeah, that is... doing pretty well for us. We are going to make so much money off this, which is great. We need to make a lot of money off this. So a quick trip to the gas station, as we're on an American map, and we will refuel this. Turn it off and refuel. That will then keep things quieter. That up again. Still have my wheel steer on, so turn that off. Right, let's go load up the remaining bits that we have. Yeah, we've got 6, 7 of these to load up. I can't believe it. How has that happened? There's a Unimog available to purchase. It has... how many hours on it? 30 hours on it. I think we are gonna have to pick that up. We'll have to change the color on it and everything. We've got the 28,000, but our current Unimog, that is worth 67,000, and we can absolutely switch that out. So yeah, I think we'll keep the same number plate and everything. So our current Unimog's number plate is for Zach B. So let's get that switching out. So in here, it's the same horsepower, it's the same everything. 3-point hitch will take it up to 40,000. That's still a saving though. And we want it in the orange. You kind of wonder how much it will cost us to do it all, but yeah, let's get this set up. Rather have a little bit of used equipment. Right, there we go. So we'll keep that with Zach B, who did last time, and we will buy that. Ooh, we've got it on hire purchase, haven't we? I think. Yeah, hire purchase. We can't do it. It's come up. And I don't want to... No, we're going to keep hire purchasing our existing one. As amazing as that is, and as annoying as that is, we'll stick with what we've got. It's a pity, because that would have been absolutely fantastic the previous day. But right now, it is of little use to us. As we already have one on HP. And in fact, we are more than going to be able to pay for the hire purchase on our Unimog at the moment. It feels like this could be a massive payday for us. I'm hoping that's going to be the case because, yeah, we're sitting fairly pretty at the moment. Lower that down. Trailer, drop it off. Move forward slightly and lift the weight. Go. Right. So, not gonna be overly easy to fill this. We'll take the 3, and then I think I'm gonna go 2 2s on the top. So that, like that. Oh, let's undo all of them actually while we're here. Right, and then get this under and get these on, and then get the other 2 on top. Only 2,000? Oh yeah, because we only have 2,000 on the forks. And this is where the maneuvering is going to come in. Very, very useful. Slowly up the ramp. Over to the side. And maneuver in a much smaller space with this tractor. Onto here. Yeah, it's like having a front loader with all-wheel steer. It is a front loader with all-wheel steer. Really, really do love this. These Lintners are awesome tractors. So pleased I got to go and see how they're built. Right, and then we want to grab 2 off the top, 2 off the second, and then 2 off the lower, and get them all on. And then we'll send the train off and see how much we get. I think it's going to be a decent sized payday. With 12, with nearly 20, I think 19 of these on here, we could end up with 100,000 just from the wood beams. Last 2 on, pull that away. We can put the brakes on there, wrap it all down. Right, and we'll return the train and see how much we get for all this. This, as I said, could be a massive payday. I'm hoping so, because we're going to need some decent stuff. Or we're going to need some decent money to get, to be able to get the stuff that we want back. Yeah, very little money paid for that train, which is awesome. Let's see what it pays. 171,579. We're taking a big environmental score penalty at the moment, and we need to sort of deal with that. But we are up to 277,207. That is fantastic. That means that next time we will be getting our metal and the ore running. We'll build the furnace and we'll get all that going. And yeah, the next stage of the roller coaster that can begin. We still have a lot of stuff here we can sell. We still got a lot of wood we can cut, and we've got a lot of stuff to clear. So yeah, this has been a really successful day. We have a fantastic amount of money now, and things are looking up here on Silverrun. And that means we'll pick it up next time, making some more. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.